Magna Story Sound presents an unabridged recording of The Market Stall Girl, written by Annemarie Brear, read by Anne Dover. The moral right of the author has been asserted. This performance is owned by Magna. Chapter 1. Renthorpe, West Yorkshire, June 1913. Beth Beaumont threw dried rose petals over her older sister, Joanna, as she and her new husband, Jimmy Shaw, walked down the path of St. Anne's Church. "Oh, you!" Joanna laughed at her, brushing off the petals that landed on her cream-lace bodice. Beth grinned and threw another handful, showering her new brother-in-law, who she now loved like one of her own brothers. Although sad at losing her sister, who would now be living a few miles away in the village of Stanley, Beth couldn't help being excited, as this was the first wedding in her family, and she wanted to enjoy every minute of it. "Come along!" Their mam, Mary, nudged Beth along the path. "We've got to get back to the farm before everyone else. There's much to do." Beth tossed the smiling couple another handful of petals, and then quickly joined her mam in the two-wheeled gig, its wood highly polished and shining. "Jane," she called to her best friend since school, who stood out on the road watching the proceedings. Jane waved and ran over to the cart. "Doesn't Joanna look smashing?" "Aye, so she should, the amount of money that dress cost us to make." Mam untied the reins and climbed aboard. "Are you getting in, Jane Ogden, or what?" "Hurry up, Jane, or you'll have to walk back with the rest of them." Beth hitched over in the seat to make room for her friend. "The three of us can have the tea mashed and the food out before those lot make it down the hill. There's much to do, though Auntie Hilda will have made a start." Mam twitched the reins onto Snowy's back, and the grey gelding flicked his ears and plodded down the road before turning left into Trough-Well Lane, knowing the way home. Rumbling down the hill on the cart, Beth glanced back over her shoulder and laughed at her brothers Will and Ronnie running behind them. "The boys are racing us home, Mam." "Fools," Mam chuckled, the frown of worry lifting for a moment. Beth waved to her brothers and hooked her arms through Mam and Jane's. "Oh, this is such a joyful day." Fields on both sides of the dirt lane were farmed by her family. Mostly they farmed rhubarb, but some acres were spared for other crops or were lying fallow. A rotation system kept the rhubarb growing, 2 years outside.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?